is going on, everybody? And thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Man Up Real Talk podcast. I am your host with the most, Mr. Mike Wiley, saying greetings and salutations to all of you, our faithful followers and listeners. Y'all already know we appreciate all the likes, the shares, the clicks, downloads, whatever it is that you do to support this podcast. I want to tell you we appreciate it and we don't take it for granted, because we know that had it not been for you, it wouldn't be no us. Now, I do want to say, for all of you all that's joining us for the first time, welcome and thank you, because you can be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with us. And we appreciate that. Yeah, I know I was quoting Jay-Z Fear before you even say anything. I already know.
You see, I saw it by my hair, right?
Yeah. But I appreciate that thing. For those of y'all that's coming back for a double dip, a third helping, a fourth and a fifth, if you will, I say welcome back. Because your boys is back on the air with the Man Up Real Talk podcast, a podcast for the people. And as you can see, joining me on this week, finally.
Hey, man, we're going to talk about what you was talking. We're going to talk about what you said last week.
Yeah,
don't do the introduction, yo. I got
joining me on this week. He's finally back from Alaska, digging his cousin out.
Yeah.
Is my right-hand man, my A1 since day one, Mr. Philip Hines, a.k.a. Mr. Classic, a.k.a. OG Triple OG. Is in the building. What's going on, man?
What's going on, man? How you feel, bro?
You know.
You gotta pick them spirits up now. We ain't having that. Pick them spirits up.
Yeah.
Spirits up. It's always a good day because you're on this side of the ground. So pick them spirits up, man.
Yeah, man.
Pick them spirits up.
Yeah, it's going. I can't complain too much. I can, but I just choose not to.
You got a lot going on, young man.
It's some things. It's some things.
Yeah, you pick them spirits up. You got a lot going on, young man.
It is some things, and I'm again, I don't want to get too excited, but at the same time, I can't help but see some things kind of moving. You know what I'm saying? And I thank God, because I'm just gonna tell you, man. I just, this last year, bro, I just feel like I just been taking L's for the last year, and it just seemed like every time I try to make a step or try to do something, it just didn't pan out, fam.
Well, you know what I told you, brother-in-law. It's God just set you up for something greater, bro. That's all.
Yeah.
Greater.
So just trying to stay encouraged, man. It's like you fight the good fight. You fight the good fight, bro. But man, sometimes it's I feel like
that's
life is slipping.
That's life, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that song, "Be Grateful." People have to listen to the lyrics of that song.
Absolutely.
When he say he can't let you just feel brand new, because you wouldn't know how to appreciate the good times. So sometimes, we go through things, you know what I'm saying? But if we trust and believe in, dude upstairs, we gonna make it, man. For real.
Yeah, man. I know. So, I know, I know I have to keep on, hold it. As they say, you got, as Carlton Pierce used to say, you yet holding on.
Yeah, man.
Like, yeah, I'm yet holding on. Well, you keep on keeping on then, baby.
Yeah, I might not get everything I want, but I still thank him. You know what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do. We're gonna go through, we're gonna go through some things, but there's a light at that tunnel because we believe.
Yeah.
And he's not someone that don't keep his promises. But we ain't gonna get off.
Oh, no.
This ain't no this ain't no churchy podcast, man. Let's
get
back, man. I just want you to be encouraged, though, man, because you got a lot of big things coming.
I appreciate it, and you're right. And I have to. That's something that sometimes we just have to remind ourselves. There's over 8,000 promises made in the Bible.
That's right.
8,000 promises that God made to the Bible, that God made in the Bible, and He kept every last single one of them.
Yes, He did.
So I know He's a promise keeper, and I know the promises that He had.
Encouraged. No matter what's going on.
Be
Oh, it's good to be back this Friday, man.
Yeah, I missed you last week, man. You know,
No,
I'll be
you
trying.
did. No, you didn't. No, you
Yes.
didn't. No, you
All right.
didn't. No, you
All right.
didn't.
Nah. Yeah.
You were talking
Why
straight
you?
cash. You were talking straight cash. I couldn't, because I was actually helping somebody for real. I couldn't really catch it, but when I went back, I was like, "Oh, okay, he feeling himself." All right, that's why I called you.
You know, were you helping the homeless guy put together a grill?
Nigga,
I don't know.
Ninja.
I
I told you
don't
where I was going, man.
Were you really fishing at the aquarium? I guess. I don't know. I'm like, Phil don't even fish.
Mike, relax. I do fish, man. My old mates take us fishing every weekend. Now it was a long ride because I didn't know we was going. Oh, we had to go all the way to Wisconsin from Chicago. I'm like, ain't no
water there by us.
But I'm a little boy, so I don't know. I always wonder why the ride was always long. We had to get up like 4:30 in the morning just to get out there.
Let's get out there by 6. I feel
yeah,
you,
man.
Hey, gotta say what's up to the chat, man. Tony, what's going on, sir?
Tony,
I appreciate
good,
you.
How you doing?
Sister Regina, God bless your ministry.
Sister Sylvia, how you doing?
Brother Eddie's in the building. What's
Brother
going
Eddie
on, Ed?
K, what's going on, man?
Now, my nephew got on me the other week because he said, Unc, I made a comment in the chat and you didn't even say anything. I
got family members that going to Mike, you're going to start looking at both pages, your page and the Man Up page, because I share the Man Up page, and I have a lot of people that I come and y'all didn't say, like, that's why, because Mike probably didn't go and see who was coming through the Man Up page.
Yeah, because you know what? When I stream through my person. I stream through all of the pages, but I'm primarily on my personal page as I'm on. Listen, it's a lot of stuff to be going on in the background. And let me
wait
just
a minute,
say,
hold on. Tony said you be fake helping people sipping on a Mai Tai with Crocs on.
And you're right, Tony. He do be doing that.
He acted the fool last week, Tony. I saw it.
Man, I had fun last week.
Hey, Lana, what's going on, baby?
By myself. I'm just saying.
No, you know.
Well, you see Lena, she in here. Oh, what's going on, baby? Appreciate you. So look, man, I don't want to prolong the video longer than it needs to be. I'm trying to get in here so I can maybe see some of these other comments. Let me turn that down so we ain't getting no feedback.
They not like us. They not like us.
Oh, Jesus. All right,
which one though, Mike? I got a confession. I like that song.
I like the song too.
That song got a little bop to it.
So, listen, let's just go ahead. Let's just go ahead and get into it. I didn't want to tackle this one first, but I guess we can. So for those of you all that may not be into rap and stuff like that, there are two. First of all, because I stopped keeping track. I stopped keeping track with it. Is it still going on?
Nah, I think nobody ever came out with a song ever since somebody got shot in front of Drake crib. So
okay, so no. Yeah, it's all fun and games until security gets shot. I mean, I'm just saying. What am I learning? The Wright brothers tried 900 times to get the plane off the ground, but the 901st time, we flying all over the world. Each time it didn't work. What they learned from it. Oh, yeah. No, you're right. It's like, and that's the going back to that, that's really the key. We have to, but that's conditioning, right? Because we're so used to looking at the problem and glorifying or magnifying the problem that oftentimes we don't look for the solution because the problem is so glaring, right? But we have to get into the practice of saying, okay, what am I not doing in this particular situation? Or what do I need to be learning from this particular situation? And I will also say this. Sometimes you ain't got to learn nothing. Sometimes it just ain't your time.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And I'm learning that too. It's like sometimes it's just not your time. Some things has to be set up and you have to learn how to, as Paul say, be abased as well as abound. You have to know how to deal with the good stuff as well as the bad stuff that comes. So
yeah, I think we lost our patience with a lot of things because society is in this microwave era now. So everyone is just want everything quick. No one wants to go through the process. No one has the patience anymore. So that's all, man. Nothing good. It takes time, man, and you can't rush it. That's why I say, yeah, we're gonna have failures, but you can't sit back on those failures and just because that's gonna make you do nothing.
yeah.
So you just gotta take a life lesson, take your lickings, and keep it pushing.
Eddie, why you say that? I don't have a co-host, and folks don't like to come on with me. I don't think that's true. I will say this. I think what a lot of people don't like is to be exposed.
Yeah.
And you have such a plethora of knowledge about everything that you talk about.
It's intimidating.
The average person is intimidated by. I'm intimidated by. I would love to come on your show more times than not, but I'll just be sitting there the whole time like, well, what you think about this? That'll be my. I'll be the Ed McMahon of your podcast.
I'll be on Brother Eddie podcast. Just like, yeah,
exactly. Like,
what you think, Eddie?
Yeah, what you think, Eddie? He's like, oh, that's interesting. Oh, all right. Yeah, man.
You're a smart brother. You're a smart brother, Brother Eddie, man. You're a very intelligent man, and that intimidates folks sometimes. It really do. Yeah, but you keep on dropping that science though, because you sure is dropping that science. I respect for that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm telling you, Regina, it's like you can't. It's like the stuff that I'll be like, I ain't never even heard of. Like a couple of weeks ago, he was talking about the Red Summer. I ain't never even heard of that.
Man, Eddie know. I'm talking about when I say this brother know everything. It's like, man, where did you get? Were you in the Navy or something? I mean,
right. It's like you'll try to bring up something that you figure that he ain't got nothing about. Like, man, I was making some cookies the other day. Eddie be like, let me tell you the best way to make cookies. You'd be like, dang, man, can I have this? I'm making excellent macaroni. Okay, Eddie, dag.
Eddie come like, macaroni really came from 1872. It came through the Spanish Canal, and they started making the elbow noodles, which came from our African. And I'm like, Brother Eddie, Eddie.
Man, I just wanted some mac and cheese this weekend. That's all I was saying. But that's just Eddie.
But you know what, Mike? Real talk. Eddie have been on here with us because we gonna have to get out of our little intimidation. We got to go on there and chop it up with Eddie. He might do the majority of talking, but we can fill him out with the you right, brother.
Yep. Yeah, I mean that'll be the role.
Just don't slip and say I didn't know that.
Right. Because look, I know, like I saw your post today when you were saying that you really don't talk about, like hot topics and stuff like that. And I mean, but that's you're in the lane that you feel.
No, that's no. Eddie, Eddie Lane is teaching. That's his thing. His thing is just straight teaching. He wouldn't even sound right doing hot topics.
No, really that's let us low IQ in the
yeah, man. Let us talk about that stuff. Eddie, you let us ignorant heathens talk about all that, man.
Let us heathens talk about
I don't even want you to lower your standards like that, my brother. Let us do it. We are already low, so let us do it.
Exactly. We'll talk about these things in the world. Don't you worry about that. No, but he's a good dude, man. And I mean, I hate that a lot of people don't really know the value of his show. That I mean, it's just so much knowledge and so much stuff. I go on there when I catch it because I would rather be on there live. So if I do have a question, I can ask it, and I know he'll always go back and ask because there's a couple times I posted and Eddie replied with like about 4-5 paragraphs. I was like, man, I was just asking a question. That dude had a whole expose for what I asked, but that's just him.
I was watching the one time. I just, because a lot of people don't talk about the Moors.
Yeah.
And he broke it down, man. Like,
yeah, because I was asking him about the same thing, like with the sovereign citizenship and all that stuff. And dude, listen, the Listen, the man know his stuff.
Yeah, Eddie, me and Mike gonna set up one day. We got to come over there, and you just got to just educate us. We come over there and just do our uh-huhs, and you right, cause you're gonna be right no matter what. So,
and then
if you want to come over there,
if you want to turn your brain off and just come and talk about nothing, come on, man. Let me know.
No. I noticed that last pod that we hit, Eddie got a little funny side too.
Yes, sir.
We ain't all smarty with Eddie. Eddie got a little funny side too, man.
Eddie can be very funny. Very funny. All right, so look, I'm not gonna talk on this beef thing long because a lot of people really don't even care about it. And I was one of those people. I like both of the artists, but I think that there was a couple of things I just want to say in regards to the beef. Number one, I don't like Kendrick Lamar fans.
Why you like Kendrick Lamar fans, Mike?
I'm saying it, and I'm saying it, and I'm saying it. I don't like Kendrick Lamar fans. If you're a fan, please don't take this personal. Respectfully, I don't like you.
You gotta expound on that, man. You just can't say that, man. Give an explanation, bro.
Okay, here's the thing. I don't know about anybody else, but when I listen to music, I'm not sitting there trying to be like, all right, let me write this dissertation on what he just said. No, I'm listening to music because I want to chill. I want to vibe out. I want a good beat. I want a good sound. That's why I listen to music. Now, I do have my conscious music that I listen to because I loved me some Public Enemy when I was coming up. And again, I like Kendrick Lamar. I'm proud of the brother. He won a Pulitzer Prize, all of that stuff. But I don't like you fans because you all act like y'all are the smartest people in the room. And it is the most irritating thing ever.
Yeah, they do they can't get a little bit too, they can't get to do a little bit too much on it.
I'm going to say it again.
Mike, relax.
Y'all act like the smartest people in the room. And I don't like you. It's like, good grief. Listen, I get it. Kendrick is a lyricist, right? We understand that. Kendrick is a lyricist.
He's a rappity rapper.
He's a rapper's rapper, right? And there's nothing wrong with that because I like both sides. I like the bop and I like the lyricism as well. But sometimes y'all be gassing this brother like, oh my God, he just had a quadruple entendre. Stop it. Stop. That's because his stuff just went over your head. You got to listen to it 30 times to understand it. If I got to listen to 30 songs to catch what somebody is saying, I'm moving on. It's just not that.
But you know what, Mike, the crazy part is, see, you got some folks that's purists and they listen to bars. So some things that we might not catch, them folks that really take them bars and break them down word for word.
No, let me tell you something. I consider myself to be a pretty good analyst when it comes to bars and stuff that people are saying. There are some references that I catch that people don't catch, right? I get all of that stuff. I love the little hidden gems and all of that stuff. But I'm just talking about the fans. Y'all ninjas get on my nerve.
Oh yeah, they too intellectual. They a little bit too. Yeah, don't get me wrong. They're not intellectual, but they act like they like the most educated people in the world.
Swear to God, I'll be like, what? Listen, man. See, I give you the perfect example. There was a line that he said in one of the songs. When he mentioned Joel Osteen, right? Now, just peep game. He mentioned Joel Osteen. As a matter of fact, let's see. I didn't want this to be as long as this. Okay.
Come on, man. Let's get it, man. I wasn't here last Friday, so let's get it.
Hold on. I'm finna see if I can find this.
They not.
Yeah, I see.
I'm sorry, Mike. I'm ignoring. That go hard.
I'm ignoring Tony right now because see, I already know.
What
I
Tony
already
say?
know. Yeah, that's what he said. He was like, because Mike's not like us. Yeah, I get it. Okay,
He did.
whatever.
Hold on, let
Yeah,
me go in the
yeah. He said it's all right.
Might
It's
like
all right.
us.
Yeah,
Might not like us. Might not like us.
It's all
I
good.
swear to
It's all
God, that
good.
song go hard though, Mike. I ain't even paying
It's-
attention to the beef anymore, but that song, and I saw on another podcast, they said, wait till HBCU football season kick off. Every band in HBCU gonna be playing that beat.
Yeah. Everybody. Okay, so look, here's the lyrics. He said, "Yeah, bring him out too. I'll clean him out too. Tell Beam that he better stay right with you.
Oh,
Am
yeah.
I battling Ghost or AI? Ninjas feeling like Joel Osteen. Funny, he was in a film called AI, and my sixth sense is telling me to off him." Okay, now peep game. For those who don't know,
Break it down.
when he mentioned AI and fighting ghosts. So AI, which is the movie Artificial Intelligence, it was directed by Steven Spielberg, right?
Mm-hmm.
And also and the movie The Sixth Sense. We all know that movie. I See Dead People.
Yeah.
The actor that played in that movie's name is Haley Joel Osment. That's what his name is. Kendrick Lamar said, "Got it the feeling like Joel Osteen."
Mm-hmm.
Funny, he was in a film called AI. And my sixth sense is telling me to off him. Joel Osteen is a preacher, Kendrick.
He did the Kanye.
He wasn't in AI.
You didn't catch it? He did the Kanye.
He wasn't.
I was in too deep like Mackay Fife. Mackay Fife wasn't in too deep. Oh, my Epps was in the movie in too deep. So
exactly.
He did a Kanye.
He messed up. Yeah. But see, when I brought that out to the people who I know who are Kendrick fans, no, man, see, you got to look at it like this, because Joel Osteen is a pastor. He be fighting demons and ghosts. What are you talking about? That's not what he meant. He clearly said he was in the movie AI. Joel Osteen was not in that movie. The actor's name is Haley Joel Osment. They are two completely different people. But Kendrick Lamar fans swear up and down that was intentional, and then they tried to stretch the word Osteen and try to make it sound like Osment. Stop the cap, please.
The man said, "I beat your A, had the Bible with God's watching." I mean,
just stop it,
Mike, man.
That's all I'm saying. But see, they'll swear to you. They'll swear to you that, nah, you just didn't get it. No, I did get it. That's why I know he was wrong. Joel Osteen and Haley Joel Osment is two different people.
He did a Kanye on that one.
Two different people. And it's okay. It really is okay. But the difference is that when you mention it to Kendrick fans, they get up in arms about it, and it's like, no, you're wrong. And what he meant was, what he meant was what he said. Stop it.
But I will say, Mike, I do think that Drake underestimated Kendrick.
I ain't even talking about how Drake. I mean, Drake has never been a lyricist ever.
Drake has been Drake. Now, Mike, he's been Drizzy since like 2009.
Let me say this. When I say lyricist, it's just like, what did you say Kendrick was? Kendrick is what?
He's a rapper, but Drake got some bars now, Mike.
I'm not saying that Drake doesn't have bars. What I'm saying is that him and Kendrick are on two different scales.
Kendrick alien. He alien.
When it comes to lyricism. You understand what I'm saying? But here's the thing. That's okay. Drake, here's what I don't like. I don't like the fact that most Kendrick fans don't like the fact that Drake found a lane that has been successful for him for a long time.
Very long time.
He's been for a long time. But look at LL Cool J. When LL Cool J came out and he started talking about, he was targeting the ladies. He was doing this thing with the ladies. People talked about him. Mm-hmm. And his whole career was ladies love Cool J. He had a target audience. He stuck with that audience, and he also had the rappers too because he had that respect. He had that
LL
respect
had
from
bars when it came down to it.
LL had bars when
he
he came down to it. But people don't like I'm telling you now, most Kendrick fans don't like the fact that Drake got a lane. He stayed in it and he's been successful in it. They don't like the fact that he's now, because Kendrick has brought up this whole you half white thing. Now all of a sudden it's an issue.
Yeah, dude.
Now
he said he go to Atlanta to colonize it. I'm like, come on, Kendrick.
Now all of a sudden, but see, and people laugh at that stuff, and I don't think it's funny because we already have an issue within our community with colorism.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to Michael, and he said, Dad, you don't know. He was like, when you light skinned, people look at you differently. They treat you differently. And it's not
have always been real, Mike. You know that we talked about that.
And this is why I really don't have respect for what he tried to do, because see, instead of just killing him with lyrics like he could have, he played the race card. He played the race card, and he knew, because like, I'm what the culture's saying. What is the culture? Somebody please tell me what the culture is saying. No one has yet explained to me what the culture is saying.
Yeah, Mike, all is fair in war. Come on, man.
That's fine.
Pac said the beginning of this song is, that's why I F your wife.
I understand that. But this is okay, so that's fine, right? But now when Drake went after him and was talking about him being, abused or whatever, everybody was like, oh my God, Drake went too far. Wait a minute. You just said that everything was fair. Now Drake has gone too far. The double standard and the hypocrisy is real, bro. That's all.
Folks just really tell what it is, Mike. Folks really showing their true colors and how telling folks how they really feel. Let's be real. Folks been jealous of. Folks really been in the industry, and I saw this on another podcast. And these guys are in the record industry. And they said that a lot of the rappers, they don't respect Drake. They feel that the only reason why he on is because he's successful. A lot of them don't. So a lot of these rappers, man, they really saying how they feel now. And you gotta remember, Drake been hot for Drake took this dude on tour with him.
This is what I'm saying. Like, you were all in his face and was like, Drake is a really good dude. And all people use Drake because I don't care what song Drake was on. Whenever he was on the song, whether he was doing a hook or whatever, that song always popped.
Oh yeah,
people used him, and then now that he got to a point that he just ain't lost, and they can't stand it.
No,
they can't stand it, and it's just like, and all of this stuff is just so. I was sitting up there, I was talking to my boys, and I was like, it'd be really funny if all of this stuff was planned. If they just sat back and said, hey, let's have a beef and let's do this. I'm going to drop this.
They get paid.
That.
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, come on, man. Some streams is going crazy. And you don't think that this is...
They getting paid. Don't get it twisted.
Back to my initial complaint is that y'all Kendrick fans, I don't like you.
Mike, relax.
I don't like you. And I'm gonna say this: Kendrick Lamar fans can never be objective. Never. They only see Kendrick. That's it. They can never be objective. And if somebody say, well, if you think about it, because of Drake, Kendrick then put out some of the best music he done put out in a long time. As a matter of fact, he done put out some of the most music he's put out in a long time. Kendrick is like a rapping cicada. You only see him every 10 years. Then he resurfaces, he drop a track, and then he goes back into seclusion again.
No, that man been waiting for this. I told everybody that BET Cypher Award when he did all that ha jokes on you, all that. When he came at Drake, then this is what he wanted to do. So this been on this dude, and we have to go back to the J. Cole. I'm not mad at J. Cole.
Never was.
Because the whole thing is Somebody told J. Cole that to step aside because this a person. This Kendrick, what really wasn't focused on J. Cole. He was focused on Drake. Kendrick been focused on Drake for some years.
The hate is real, but
Yeah,
look,
man.
but he said he hated him, and everybody's okay. All
I
of a
hate
sudden
where
now,
you talk, where you look. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
All of a sudden now, it's okay to be a hater. It's like I said, here's my, and all of what's crazy is, let me just say this: don't let this beef distract y'all from the fact. Hold on, I need a close up for this. Give me a close up. Give me a close up. Don't let this distract y'all from the fact that Diddy house got raided.
Mike, stop. Mike, relax, man. Leave Diddy alone, man. That was a couple months. That was months ago, man. We're gonna leave Diddy alone. Don't do that. Don't take that, Mike. Don't do that. Don't do that, Mike. Don't do that. Don't do that. But I ain't got no. Like I said, I really don't care anymore. But that not like us. It go hard. That's all I can say. That's
Family Matters. Family Matters go hard too. I'm just saying.
No, I mean, Family Matters go hard. All the songs, be real with Drake has some good ones, but Kendrick just not like us, man. The way it started, man.
I see we got a Kendrick fan in the business. Time to move on to the next subject.
No, not like us. That's all I'm talking about. That song go hard. That song go hard. They not like us. They not like us. Man, stop it, man. This man said, what he say? You trying to get a chord by bitch a minor. Oh my God, man. It's like it's all fan war, Mike. I get what you saying, man. It's all fan war. Like I said, if Tupac can start his song off by saying that's why F your wife.
I never said
Y'all let Punk, y'all let Pac little punk behind get away with a lot of stuff, man.
I never said that nothing was fair. But here I will say this though. Because to me, it got more, it was just like with politicians. They start out talking policies and stuff like that. And eventually they start just talking about the individual, and you lose sight of what it is you were talking about. This beef was the same way.
Yeah, but
instead of just, quality music being put out, it was, let's see who can hit the lowest. Let's see who can throw the most mud. Let's see who can dig up the most trash. And it just was like, all right, whatever.
I think okay. When y'all came, I think it's time to stop it now, because we still have to remember that both these guys are backed by street folks. We cannot forget that both these guys are backed by certified street folks, and Kendrick and Drake. So
let me say,
after a while, you ain't got nothing else to say. It's going to have to go down.
Let me say this. Don't let this beef distract y'all from the fact that Kanye is selling socks online for $20.
Mike, you took me off screen to say that, Mike.
It's all a distraction, Phil.
Oh, man, I'm just saying, man. Like I said, I think y'all said what y'all had to say. It's time for somebody to sit down with somebody, man, because like I said, that's a street element. And after a while, man, your people going to eventually see his people, and then, because now y'all saying stuff that it's up and it's stuck now. You know what I'm saying? So just it's time for somebody to come to cooler heads and get a discussion going.
I agree. And also,
Pac is trash, Tony. Pac is trash.
Don't let this distract you from the fact that Arizona drinks are still 99 cents. How? With inflation. How was that possible? And everything else has jumped up like $30. Real issues, people.
This Negro.
I'm just saying. Anyway, that's that.
Yeah, so that's look, that. Man.
Let's move on. Listen, have you ever been hushed by a pastor before?
Hey, stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Hey, stop that.
Hey.
The way he did it. Yes, Lord. Yes, Jesus.
Yes.
Hey.
I say yes, Lord. Hey. Hey, hey. Can you imagine? Look, can you imagine being in church? Hey, hey, hey!
Oh my
Shut
God!
up! I don't want to hear nobody but Jesus. You shut your mouth.
Man, hey, have you heard the snaps?
Hey,
hey, stop that!
Shut your mouth. Hush, hush.
And she was going in. Hey, stop that.
Don't do that, Phil. Don't do that.
Mike, she was going in.
Don't do that. I mean, but here, stop that, Phil. Stop that. Okay, let's play the video. Let's play the video.
Just play the video.
I'm playing the video. I'm playing the video. Let's play the video. Hey.
Oh, he took Shorty out of. She took.
Dude,
Shorty.
he took her out of praise. Like, hey,
and she was going in, man.
and she listen. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. Cause see, I have an opinion about it. I want to hear what you all think. But hey,
stop that.
Hey,
that nigga snap, man.
That was the wildest thing. Okay. Here we go.
I lift my hands.
First of all, I lift my hands in.
Hey. Stop that. Cut that out.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'll let it play. I'm sorry.
I lift my hands. Oh. I lift my hands.
Hey.
Stop her.
Hey, stop her. Hey, you. Silence, bro.
The only voice I want heard is his.
Well, why are you talking?
So praise.
See, all right. Where y'all stand on this?
You all start getting in the comments and start giving us you all opinions on this.
I need to know where y'all stand. Now, Eddie said, I asked if he would allow someone to do his wife like that. Good question. I will say this too, Lana, that I'm like, I don't think I would have stopped. Why am I echoing?
But you know what? You know what husband that is, right?
No.
Shaq ex-wife.
Oh, yeah?
Shawnee O'Neal, that's his wife. I mean, it's her husband. But I think he was on tap. He was on somebody. He was saying that they had like problems with the woman that was crying and all that.
Mm-hmm.
They had to tell her to stop that before and all that. So I don't know.
Why am I echoing, Phil?
You're not echoing through me.
Yeah, but I can hear me. Am I on? You got me on the phone or something somewhere?
No, I don't.
Okay, that's weird. All right. Anyway, but let me know what y'all think.
Yeah, please tell us what you think.
Elena said.
I would have got louder.
Elena said I would have got louder. He said, I was upset because he went on a PR tour, but they never spoke to the woman. They simply defamed her by calling her a false worshiper.
Yeah, brother Eddie, wasn't he on Tamara? Was it Tamara Hall?
Yeah, it was
Him and Shawnee was on some show.
He was doing it as a personal attack because he felt disrespected. And in truth, I was looking at him side eye after his comments on Haiti that came straight out of an alt-right.
Wait a minute, Eddie, what are you going on?
We might have to go into that.
Yeah.
Why on Tamron Hall show?
Yeah.
I think she was faking because how do you just stop like that? Exactly. He went on the PR tour. Eddie said he went on the PR tour. Tony, I think if he's been dealing with this for 4 years, it's a leadership problem. All right.
Yeah.
What do you think, Phil? Be honest. Hey.
Me be honest with you, I don't like that. That's what I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the way he did that. Yeah. I don't like the way he did that. Now I know people say things gotta be done in orderly fashion and all that, but I mean, I can't say if she was faking or not. But you know, if he say they didn't have problems with her before doing that, but then again, what if she really was praising God? Like really giving God her praise, what she was really giving like, because she was loud, bro. She was loud. I just don't like the way he could have said, you know, I don't like the snapping at her and all that. She ain't nobody dog or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't like that.
You know, there's a couple of things. I came up in Church of God in Christ. And one thing about Church of God in Christ that they believed in was just free and open praise. It was no restriction on how you praise the Lord. And it was also understood that everybody praised the Lord differently. Some people cry, some people laugh, some people rock, some people don't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so everyone praised the Lord differently. And to be honest with you, like her doing what she was doing, to me, that sounded completely normal. Because I was used to hearing that on a Sunday morning or during a revival service. It's just something that became. It was just something that was a normality, and you understood that everybody just praised differently. Now there is a difference between, you know, praise and disruption. Some people, you know, they do, you know, they have,
it is something.
You know what I'm, so you understand what I'm saying? There are some people that do it to be seen.
Yeah.
I understand that, right? Do I believe that this was the case with her? I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Here's the problem that I do have, and I think Tony mentioned this. You said, Pastor, that this was an issue that you had been dealing with for 4 years.
Yeah, I know he said something about he's been dealing with it
4 years, but you let her continue in her ministry. So obviously she must be singing in the choir or on the praise team or something,
or writing a big check.
Or so you let her continue on in her ministry, and this has been going on for 4 years. Elena, stop it.
What Elena say?
Stop.
File in front of the pastor to get that. Nisi Poo, you tell the truth though.
There is a certain truth to that, but we don't want to go into it. You said that this has been going on for 4 years. My question to you is, how? How has this been an issue for 4 years. You and these interviews that you're going to use, she's been disrupting praise and worship. She's been disruptive for 4 years.
Says a lot about your leadership.
That says a lot about your leadership. How are you going to sit? How are you going to convince me that you at home praying and fighting demons and praying for my soul, and you can't get a lady to hush and be quiet during praise and worship?
You gotta wait till church start. Hey.
4 years. You've been dealing with this before. You failed that woman.
Yeah.
Let's just call it what it is. You failed that woman, and if this has been disrupting your praise and worship for 4 years, you have failed your congregation.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way in the world that something like this should have been going on for 4 years. As big as that church is, you don't have a crying room? We had a crying room, and our church wasn't half that size.
Yeah, you can have somebody that could probably help her off and take her somewhere to another place.
Escort her off the stage.
And just let her cry and praise God right there.
Something. But you said that you just continue on in her ministry, and you let her continue being disruptive? You failed.
Yeah.
You failed, sir. And you have to retake that test. I don't like the fact, that's one thing I don't like. I don't like the fact that you're going on this PR blitz trying to explain your side of the story. Because here's the truth of the matter. You were out of order. And your ego got in the way. And you should have handled that a whole lot better.
A whole lot better. The way I don't like the way he handled that, Mike.
First of all,
man, you better ever snap at me, or
I was just about to say
what church I'm sitting in. You snap at me or my wife or my kids. I'm talking about it's gonna be one.
I'm just saying, if Elena said she shouldn't have stopped that early. Look, if you come up to me and you snapping your finger talking about some, hey, that's gonna break me. That's gonna snap me out of whatever it is I'm doing. Man. Like, wait a minute, what's going on?
Snap out. When I snap out, when I get through snap out, next thing comes is my fist. I'm swinging.
Let me tell you something. Even the Bible say watch as well as pray. I'm a praise, but you best believe I understand what's going on around me too.
Yes, sir.
That's why I never understood people that be falling off the stage. You ain't know you was next to the edge.
Yeah.
Stop it, Kurt Franklin. I'm talking about you.
Mike, get back on subject, Mike.
How you gonna fall in a tuba, sir?
Mike, get back on. Get back on subject, Mike.
Huh, come on, hey, huh, yeah. You stop it, you faker.
Hey man, your man got to stop gyrating out and now, man. You're going too far now, Kurt. You're going too far, man. You're going too far. Pull it back. I like your music, but stop it with all the gyrating and all that. Stop it, Kurt.
I'm just saying.
Just for me, it's a jam, but please stop it.
Last time I heard.
Don't say it, Mike. Mike.
He went to go pray for Diddy. That's all I'm saying.
You were ignorant, man.
That's all I'm saying.
No, but Mike, I just don't. I really believe that there was a better way you could have handled that instead of hey. Come on, man.
Look, here's the thing though, Lena. He told somebody that he said, hey, he sent somebody over there to touch her.
Mm-hmm.
To say, hey, quiet her down.
Yeah.
What are we doing, people? What are we doing?
Not what God wants us to do.
What are we doing? I'm so done with these influencers / pastors. I can't wait until these pastors go back to actually pastoring.
Yeah, I don't know.
When is that going to happen?
No, the pandemic then took away all that now. Folks don't want to go. Folks don't want to go in the red no more. So, you know,
I want to get on the mic and start really going.
Sit laying out there, she can.
Lena would have started spelling college backwards. E-G-L-O-C. You're like, wait a minute. Hey. Stop that.
Somebody tap Elena. Hey. Stop that. Hush. And Lena gonna look at him. Lena look at him and go louder.
Jesus! Like
Elena moved closer to where the microphone and the microphone stand. They do that to Elena. Hey, Elena.
Look,
Elena slide over.
Oh, Jesus! She gonna grab the mic. Ah! She gonna come out the quiet stand. Ah! Hey.
Somebody get Elena. Somebody say, hey. Somebody go get Elena now. Somebody get Elena.
She's been doing this for 4 years.
Now, come on. Doing too much now. Somebody get Elena. That was enough now. We've been doing this for 4 years now. Somebody grab Elena, man.
We've been dealing with you for 4 years. Shut up.
Elena's still going. Somebody get Elena. Somebody go get Elena.
That's when you start quoting scripture.
Elena went from the pulpit, now she in the back. Oh, Jesus!
Let me go lay across the organ.
Hey, somebody get Lena now. Lena. Hush. Lena. Hush.
Did he out there in the audience? Somebody said, can't stop.
Every time they tell Lena to get quiet, she get louder.
Heathens, I tell you. What did Eddie say? Every man should have met with him after church and taught him what a scream means.
Yeah.
That woman has to fit. And you know what? And I'm gonna tell you, Eddie, and this is why I believe it was more ego than anything. Because a good pastor would have waited and he would have corrected her afterward.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I know, and people will tell you, but no, sometimes it needs to be public correction. No, because let me tell you what public correction is. It's just like when a pastor get over the microphone and he start low-key throwing shade on a member that he has a problem with, but instead of actually talking to them and hashing that problem out, he throws it over the pulpit so everybody will know. And everybody knows who he's talking about.
Yeah.
Make no mistake.
Including the person that he's talking about.
They know. They already know what he's, and they sit up there like, like, okay.
So that's how you feel.
That's how you feel. That's what we're doing right now. All right.
Bet.
All right. Cool. That's how it's gonna go down. But I just think that it should have been.
Did that better.
He should have definitely handled that better, man. He should have definitely handled that better. And you've been dealing with this for 4 years, though. That's the part that killed me when he said, this is a problem that we've been having now for the last 4 years with this particular member. What?
Mike, I just truly believe, Mike, and I'm sorry, I truly believe sometimes just because you feel like God called you to be a pastor, don't mean that you should be a pastor. That's just my opinion. I mean, I understand people get the callings and all that, but sometimes some folks don't be ready for that responsibility at that moment.
I'm gonna tell you what I used to hear people say back in the day. Sometimes folks wasn't sent, they just went.
Yeah, that too.
You understand what I'm saying? Because you have some, like, there's no, if I'm wrong, then I really want the Lord to forgive me. But some of these pastors that seemingly came out of nowhere and have these huge churches, nobody questions that growth. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Because, and I'm not saying that the Lord can't do it, because the Lord can do anything he wants. The Lord can do any and everything. I understand that. But some of these pastors, and I'm not going to say any names, like this is one particular pastor that I'm just not fond of whatsoever. And I'm not going to say his name, but it sounds like Michael Todd. And I sit up there and I watch him sometimes, and I'm just like, this got to be the zestiest pastor this side of heaven. I mean, and it's just like, who was listening to this dude? Who? Who is listening to this guy? And y'all may like him. And I'm not telling you who you should and who you shouldn't like. God bless you.
Some folks blessed with the gift of gab, and all you gotta do is get a couple of them to believe.
Listen,
after that, you're gonna grow.
This man, he gets up there with his low-cut shirts on and his man bun braid, his painted on beard, his too short pants, his no socks wearing, and he talks a good game. A lot of the stuff that he say sounds really, really good. But I don't be feeling half of the stuff that cat be saying.
That's why I'm not a fan of listening to a million different pastors.
I just
looks like Nyla off Lion King, so I can take it.
What?
Later. Hey, somebody get later. She called me Lion King. Somebody come get her.
She said
Nyla.
She called me Nyla from Lion King. Hold on. Let me bring him back up.
He do. Now I'm looking at it.
Where's the video? Oh no!
Do it with his hands up. Yes, Jesus. Yes. Shh. Hush. The only words I need to hear is right now. It's going on right now.
I'm only trying to hear Jesus. You shut up. He might as well have just said that. Oh, okay. All right. He said, I know the heathenism is coming out.
Oh my God.
Well, let's see.
Look at him, Mike. Yes.
There's Pastor Nyla. I mean, I really didn't mean to say Pastor Keon. Oh Lord Jesus. Okay.
Yes.
All right, that's him. So now let's find
press play.
Oh, okay. I'll let it play.
Let's play. Yes.
Stop.
Hey. Stop that. Hush.
Silence in the name of Jesus.
Silence in the name of Jesus. I lift my hands. Hold on.
Wait. This is so stupid. Oh Lord.
Hey man, when you humble thyself, man, and you turn from your wicked ways, man, and then I show my face to thee. A lot of these pastors got to really humble themselves, man. That's what I'm starting to see. A lot of pastors.
Okay,
they're not.
That's a good shot. That's a good shot of Pastor Keon right there. And
that's it do. It too.
Oh no. Oh snap! Hold on.
at him.
Oh, I can't unsee that now.
Yeah, man.
Oh my
Now I
God.
see Nyla doing that now. Yes.
Oh yeah.
I lift my hands.
Simba, shut up.
Simba.
Hush.
Hey, Simba.
Hey.
Be quiet, Simba. Hush. Simba.
Oh Lord.
Hey, Simba.
Oh my God.
Hush.
Now every time I see this man now, I'll be like,
oh my God, man. Dude, you should have been singing "It's the Circle of Life." Oh my God. It means no worries for the rest of the day.
Thank you, Elena, for that.
Yes.
I appreciate it because now I will forever see him as Nyla. Who is this? Oh, really? Streamer?
Nah, we good, man.
Yeah, you spammer.
Yeah, we good.
Blocking
man.
you.
Yeah, we good. We good.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Eddie said Jesus preached in the open air by the sea and in large groups of people without a mic. Do you think the word moved of God is too weak and to survive a scream? And Eddie, that's the thing, because
Eddie, and that's what it come down to, Eddie. She only been there 4 years because that time envelope been consistent and faithful for 4 years. That's why he tolerates it.
I'm gonna say this.
That's why he tolerates it.
That stuff to me, and it may be weird. It may be weird to say this, but when I would hear somebody praising like that, I was always encouraged, because I was like, man, whatever it was that person was going through, God is working. I'm hoping, praying that the Lord is really working some things out for them.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, whatever it is, or maybe they're just going through some things. And this is, I don't know here's what I try not to do. I try not to be judgmental of other people's praise, because I don't know what other people are going through.
That's right.
I'm not going to sit up now. There are some times when you can tell when a person is not being real.
Oh yeah.
And when that praise is not authentic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So there, if you've been in church for any amount of years, there's some discernment that you pick up on, and that you'd be like, no, get somewhere and sit down. She's faking. She's faking. He's faking. I'm telling you, come on, man. Nobody dances like that. He was just doing this last night at the club. Stop it.
Now y'all in a line now. Y'all got the Holy Ghost there. Now y'all all in line doing it now together. Everybody else, come on, man. Stop it.
Literally, man. It's a Holy Ghost line dance going on the altar. Come on.
Now God can move and God will move, but when it started looking like it's synchronized and all that, I look at it kind of, come on, man. Come on.
Yeah. And see, Elena said, I only judge when I see people doing the most to get the pastor's attention. Like, girl, you were just standing there. Now the pastor looking at you on the floor. And look, and it's always the ones It's always the ones with the shortest dresses on that
Mm-hmm.
they always got to throw a sheet over. It's like, okay, can somebody just roll her under the first pew,
Yeah,
please?
yeah.
But I'm telling you, man, there are some times, and we know anybody that's been to church for any amount of time, you know that everybody praise ain't authentic. Sometimes that praise is to get attention. But even in those instances, as a pastor, as a leader, you have to handle that thing. And it shouldn't take you 4 years to fix it. It just shouldn't. And again, let me say this. I don't know because I'm not a pastor. But I will say this, and y'all may not like it. But a lot of the issues that go on in the church, or a lot of the issues that's going on in a church, is because that leader never properly addressed it.
No.
I promise you, it's never been addressed for whatever reason, whether it's avoidance or maybe they think it's going to work itself out. But when you have issues in the church, it is because the leader has not addressed it.
Mm-hmm.
He just hasn't.
Or the leader only address certain people.
Or
that happens though, Mike. Because a lot of folks that's writing those big checks, they're not going to get addressed.
all I'm saying is that as a leader, you have to use wisdom. What is Eddie saying? Eddie said they need to send him to Shirley Caesar. Oh, my mule.
Yeah, man.
Exactly. Hey, you know what?
We got dignified people in the church, Eddie.
Said we don't act like, man, my boys used to act. Hey, Eddie, my boys used to act that song out on youth Sundays. It was, I used to love seeing them do that. You know, they don't do that now.
My guy turned that song to a house track, man. Every time we out, man, I beat that song.
That's crazy. John joined the dead church and they didn't believe in shouting. They didn't believe in dancing and speaking in tongues. But when they opened the doors of the church, John joined the church. And when John joined the church, he came in dancing and everybody got disturbed. Listen.
They had to go to his house and tell him that he couldn't dance no more.
Listen, the deacon had to go to his house. So look at dog. We don't do that here.
Say we got dignified people in our church. We don't dance. We don't do that.
Here's the thing. They drove to his house.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't address him while he was at the church. They didn't address him while he was praising. They waited and then they drove to his house to address him. Be like, look, now you're gonna have to kind of
calm down.
Calm that stuff down. You know,
John says, if I can't dance in your church, hold my mule.
Hold my mule. You know, but see, the thing is that they didn't understand because they didn't see all of the land that the Lord had blessed them with. They didn't see the houses and all the livestock and everything that the Lord had. So he had a reason to dance. He had a reason to shout. And I don't know what that lady's background is. And I hate that she hasn't been on a PR blitz herself because I really want to hear her side of the story. Because this dude, let me tell you something. He got ahead of this real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick.
He went Shawnee O'Neal. You know, she into that reality stuff. She probably told me he was about to get ahead of it. A lot of people weren't going to like it. I just think that you could have handled that differently. And if you've been dealing with that for 4 years, that says a lot about your leadership in that church.
Yeah. I think
simple as that.
I definitely think he should have handled that a lot sooner. And he should have handled it a lot better than what he did. And he didn't do either, which it puts him at fault, you know. And people can say, well, you know what, the pastor can't handle all the problems. You're right. Maybe not at the same time. But this is a problem that he was aware of, that he knew about. This has been going on for 4 years.
But even these people that say that you can't, let me tell you something. A leader, that's all that comes in responsibility of being a leader. Simple as that. We can't use that excuse as what the pastor can't do but if he's a leader, that means he's leading everything. Yeah. So everything that's being put in order is being put in order by him. So you're right. He can't do it all at one time, but he still have to do it because he's the leader.
He definitely
That's his job.
He definitely, like I said, 4 years to fix a problem. What other problems have been going on in your church for more than 4 years, sir? I'm just saying.
Mike, stop that, man. Stop doing that.
What?
Stop you doing it. Take that. Stop that, man. Stop that.
So, listen.
Yes, Jesus. Yes. Hush, Elena, hush.
but here's the thing. He said that I don't want to hear nobody's voice but Jesus.
And he's talking.
He's talking. He's talking. But then not only that, there are other people that are praying, that are praising just as loud. They may not be screaming, but you definitely heard them in the background. Why didn't he hush all of them? I think it's more to the story than they letting on.
Yeah, hey.
I'm just saying. It's more to this thing. And I believe it's going to come out. Unless she didn't sign some papers that involved a little money. Them three little letters, Phil, that's all it takes. You know what those letters are? NDA.
No.
Non-disclosure agreement.
That woman said, all this money I gave to you gave to this church, and you gonna try to stop me?
You gonna try to silence me? How dare you? Ah!
Hey, shh. Hey, hush. That's the part that irritates. I'm telling you, man, you couldn't.
That right there.
I don't care who you is, man. You could be Martin Luther King Jr. If you snap at me, man, we could be in the holiest of holiest building. You snap at me, man. I swear to God, when I snap out and praise to God, I'm gonna swing and I'm gonna ask God for forgiveness when I'm done. You're not gonna snap at me, man.
Phil said, I'm
telling you.
Phil said, I can be behind a veil. You better not snap your
man. Listen, man, like that dude said, I'll beat you and hide the Bible if God's watching, man. No, you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna. Hey, hush, man. Listen, you got the right one, bro.
And I appreciate. I will say this. I appreciate the fact that she didn't. Because I think by right she could have said something back, but she didn't make it.
I wonder if she got a husband or something. And if she got a husband. I know if she got a husband, I bet you that husband probably said something. If he didn't say nothing to that man, then I have to question him too.
I don't think so. I don't think she got a husband.
Because you ain't gonna even with Jackie, man. You ain't gonna. It could be Jackie. You do it to Jackie, man. Oh, praise and worship gonna stop right there. And church is over right then and there. Church is gonna be over the whole service. Because pastor gonna be going somewhere else.
Close look at her hands. I don't see a ring.
Oh yeah,
she ain't got no husband. Yeah. And then I'm looking at how the other people looking at him and how he did that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was bogus. Anyway, he definitely could have handled it better, and I hope that he does. And in the future, I hope he handles future issues better than how he did that one. Because that was bogus, y'all.
Yeah, man.
And I understand correction. I understand it.
I get all that, but the way he did it was wrong.
But it was with no tact whatsoever.
No.
And I believe, and you all that just like, well, the pastor, he has to correct, he has to rebuke.
Yeah, that's what everybody's saying. Now, I just saw a couple of guys, because I watch a lot of YouTube. I said a couple of guys that they try to justify, the rebuke. It's cool. I get it. I get it with the rebuking thing, but pandering. I think a lot of folks get rebuking and disrespecting somebody mixed up. Just because you're rebuking me, don't mean you get the right to disrespect me.
I call shenanigans. That's all I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying. Now, if you find something that I'm not doing right and you want to talk to me about it, to correct me on it, I'm cool with that.
Right.
But I'm a grown man. So I'm never gonna let no another man talk to me like I'm their child.
Do it in private. Because I'm telling
And
you,
that's
man.
that's it. That no, you're not gonna you're never gonna be able to do it in the public. You're not gonna do it to me in private.
You're not. I mean, like I said, if there was an issue, it should have been handled in private.
Exactly. It should have been
And because here's how you fix that. If she was really being that disruptive, then you take her out of the choir. If she was really being that disruptive, take her out of the choir. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of people that were standing up there looked unbothered.
Because it's been going on for 4 years, Mike. So they done got used to it.
All I'm saying, Pastor Keon, I know you're not watching, but I know it's some church folks watching, and I know some of y'all be in y'all feelings when it come to church. But he should have handled that a whole lot better.
Yeah, a whole lot better, man. I get the whole rebuking thing, but there's a way to talk to people, and we live in a time where people feel, especially in church, they feel that they can talk to you any type of way, and if you're not someone who don't accept it, it's something wrong with you. Well, and it's always gonna be something wrong with me because I'm not about to let nobody talk to me any type of way.
I'm not 10 and 12 years old.
Exactly. That's what I am.
Why are you hushing me?
Mm-hmm.
Like that. That's the thing. Thank you, Eddie. And I was just about to say, you do realize that you ain't paying me to be here.
Exactly.
You're not paying me to be. I'm here because I want to be here, or I'm here because I support the ministry.
Yep.
But I don't have to be here.
I'm here. I'm out and just think, I'm supporting your ministry by being here and financially.
Right.
Nyla, you was wrong. Fix your delivery and talk to people in private. I'm serious, Lana. You gotta, I mean, it's a certain way. You gotta do that a whole lot better. You could have waited till you could have had somebody, got one of the ushers to get with her, take her to the side or take her to this room. And let her go in, and then after church, you go talk to her about it.
Yeah. Or sister, whatever her name is, listen, can we talk after church, or can we talk? Are you available this week so we can talk? There's a way. There is a way to do it.
Yeah, man.
There's a way to do it. I feel that his ego got in the way.
No, that's the problem.
Yep. I feel that his ego got in the way. He was singing,
and he thought could nobody hear him over her.
Right. It's like I need people to hear me sing to Jesus.
The only person
you screaming
now is Jesus, but you talking.
The only person I want to hear is Jesus.
What the hell you doing, man?
And myself singing. Shut up, Nyla. Because you should have did it. You should have did it better.
Just make sure, man. Make sure y'all plant y'all seeds on good ground, man. That's all I'm gonna say to you. Please make sure that you plant your seeds on good grounds. And if you go to church, you understand what that means.
Yeah. It's not a good look. No. Just like those videos that I was reacting to last week. I got, as always, I got some people.
You the villain, Mike.
I'm Phil.
They don't like Mike. You might
be the villain. I'm the villain, bro. It's just like
But wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. No, because you weren't talking about.
No, it was some stuff. It was very bad.
Oh,
I wasn't talking about it. If you go back and watch last week's episode, I was reacting to some videos, and the videos that I was reacting to just happened to be people in church.
Oh yeah, they think we church bashers. So you already know that.
The one video where the lady was like, scrim, 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 scrim. Scriff be unto you.
But y'all gotta stop doing that to us, y'all. I mean, y'all gotta stop doing that to us, man. For real. I'm a Christian man. I love God. Real talk. And I try to live by his order. Y'all gotta stop feeling that me and my brother-in-law are just some dudes that bash church all day, because we don't.
Listen, let me tell you this. You can feel how you feel about me.
Y'all just don't want to hear what we talking about, because y'all know that we tell the truth. That's the problem.
But you really can say what you say about me, because you know what? It only makes me stronger.
Yeah, man. I don't like that, man. I don't know. I don't like that.
It just gives me strength. Whenever you say things like that, it makes me strong. And then there was another video where the guy was sitting up there singing, Phil, and he held a note for almost 10 seconds. It was just straight foolery. And all I said was, I understand that the Bible says make a joyful noise, but some of this is not joyful noise. It's just noise.
No.
But you don't know that person's heart. You're right. I don't know that person's heart, but I know their voice.
But
and I know it's terrible.
It's hard as not for singing. That's all that is.
Right. It's like it's just not your gift.
Yeah, man.
I know that. And guess who else knows that? God know that ain't your gift, because he ain't give it to you.
Oh.
And some of y'all will get up and sing every Sunday knowing you can't sing. And the bad part about it is that we as church people have been conditioned to encourage. Oh, I sure enjoyed you. No, I did not. Yeah. No, I did not.
Yep. I love Running Back to You by Commission. I will sing that song all day by myself, but you would never see me go grab a microphone in churches try to sing it. Never. Because I can't sing.
Sing over him, scream, I'm moist, Lord, back. Oh, Jesus.
Moist.
But that's the food. But it's that type of stuff. And then when I call it what it is,
they get mad.
And it's just like, but we wonder why people laugh. We wonder why people laugh at us.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, as church people, and why they make fun of us, because of the foolishness that we put on display.
Yep.
And the foolishness that we encourage. I'm not saying don't encourage your brother and sister, but some things, it's like you just got to be honest with them. And I'm not saying don't encourage people. But now, if you know that brother and sister can't sing something, and you got to be like, okay, we can't let them keep getting up here and doing this.
Exactly.
Or get them singing lessons.
Yep. If you're going to do that, give them singing lessons.
If you really want to encourage them, then get them some proper singing lessons. Because that's more of a distraction than praise and worship than somebody screaming. It's somebody getting up there singing and saying something just off the wall.
Yeah, man.
And nobody is listening to how sincere he is, or how much of a joyful noise he's making, because they're too busy laughing.
Yep. That's the sad part about it. The people in the church that's edging them on, they edging them on, but all the while he's singing, they laughing at him.
Some folks, I'm gonna tell you, some folks I think really do. I won't say that all the time. And again, it's nothing wrong with encouraging somebody, but we have to draw a line somewhere.
No, we have to get into reality and start being honest. That's all.
If the Bible is saying do things decently and in order, folks can't get delivered.
That's
right. Folks can't be set free.
That's right.
If the person is up there singing something that's making people laugh, there's no deliverance in that.
But
nobody is being set free from that. Nobody is being healed from that. Nobody is being encouraged from that, because it's a show. It's a clown show. And for years we have sat up there and entertained this foolishness and we labeled it as encouragement. When does it stop? When?
It's not.
That's all I'm saying. Hate me if you want to. That's fine.
No.
But I'm going to tell you the truth. whether you like it or not.
Don't hate my brother-in-law. Don't hate me because we're not bastards of the church. We're not bastards of nothing. This is our pod, and we choose to just speak the truth. And it's up to you to rather agree with it or not. And like I said a couple weeks ago, everything is not for everybody. So if you have, here we go. I feel the rain. 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 Yes. It's raining all over me. Yes. I'm moist. Yes, Jesus. Yes. Call and response. I said I'm moist. I'm moist. Yes. God, I'm moist. I'm moist. Yes, I am. Rain all over me. I'm saturated. Yes. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. Oh! I'm saturated. Oh! Yes, I am. I'm jammed. I'm jammed. Lord, I'm damned. I'm damned. I'm even wet. What? I'm before you, Lord. What? Lord, I'm wet. Open the floodgates. Hey. Hush. I'm moist. Hush.
I just have one question for the congregation. Have you ever been moist for Jesus? Have you ever been moist for the Lord? If I walk into a church and I hear the pastor saying, "Are you wet for Jesus?" I may be walking back out.
Oh my God, pause, man. You know what, Mike, man? We ain't no good, man. I promise you we ain't no good.
But that's what people be like, well, he was singing from his heart.
Him saying he moist for Jesus is sing from his heart.
This ninja said, call and response, I'm moist.
Moist.
What? What are we doing? What are we doing? And the people in the background, moist. And then you got the guy.
Yeah.
I'm like, they're beatboxing and
traded.
Again,
hey man,
I understand encouragement, but we got to call it what it is sometimes, y'all. We just have to. And the way he handled that lady, he definitely should have did that a lot better. Yeah. A lot better, you know. And you can't, as a pastor, and again, I don't know what it takes to be a pastor. I don't know. But I do know that if you have a problem that's going on for over 4 years, you're doing a disservice not only to that person for not correcting them, if it's a problem, but you're also doing a disservice to your congregation because now it's affected you, as you say, it's affecting other people. And this has been going on for 4 years. So it's like, step your game up, leader. Do what you're supposed to do. Handle it. You know, but again, I think what you said has a lot of validity to it. Sometimes when them checks is big enough,
man,
they overlook a whole lot of that stuff, man.
Mike, and a lot of people are gonna get mad, but I'm sorry to say, man, but people know that, man. You writing them big checks into the church.
Yeah.
It's basically like you in leadership too.
Man, you untouchable. That's all
Yeah.
I'm
So I
saying.
mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. So listen, I think we've
Yeah, we had enough.
we have supplied you all with enough educated
Leave
ignorance.
my inbox alone. Leave my brother-in-law inbox alone. And leave the man up inbox alone.
They ain't gonna do it. It's all good. I mean, I welcome. Here's the thing, and I've never shied away from the feedback. I welcome the feedback, but some of y'all are too one sided with a lot of the things that we talk about, and it's like, I mean, you have to be able to see it from the other side.
And I think that's the problem with us, Mike. And I think that's the problem that people have with us because we try to look at both sides.
Yeah.
I think that's a problem. But y'all leave us alone, man. Man up. So y'all go to the other guys because guess what? They're not like us. They're not like us.
It is what it is. Look, as long as I got my rave in the background, I got my Godfather chair, and I got my partner with me, I'm good.
Yes, sir.
We good. Listen, y'all, real quick. You're welcome to inbox me if you don't like me. She said you don't like me talking about Pastor Nyla. Listen, guys. Sunday, 7:00 p.m. The show that I have been working on, the First Ladies of the Crypto Cartel, will be premiering this coming Sunday. I'm gonna put the link in the chat so where you guys can actually view it. If you watched last week, I did an exclusive preview of the show. But this is this is a real show, and we've had Comcast to contact us, and it's a couple of other streaming services that's reached out because they want to carry the show on their service, and it hasn't even come out yet. But
I know y'all see the commercial. Commercials been coming on TV.
Yeah, they've been running commercials. They've been running commercials for it.
Yeah,
and I'm proud of the work that I've been doing on this so far. I'm actually one of the video editors on it, and I'm not a reality TV person, but if you like reality TV, this is something that I believe that you will like. And also, they're doing something that a lot of people ain't doing. They're really kind of showing that, everybody balling out and got money, but they're really doing it like they're doing it from the crypto side. Like they're showing like there are some parts in the show where they really educate you about cryptocurrency and the future of it and all of these different things. So is it reality TV? Yes. But there are also some educational elements to it as well if you want to know about crypto. And it just kind of shines it in a different light because a lot of people ain't really into the digital currency thing. They think it's as far as, that's not real money. Listen, I don't know if it's real money or not, but they definitely got a lot of fake money that they spending. That's all I'm saying.
I'm sure on a little bit we got. I'm sure hoping and praying that something pop with that.
But I'm proud to be working on it. I got actual credit for working on it. If you go to IMBD and look up the cast and the crew on the show, I actually have credit as an editor on the show. So I don't know what's going to come out of it, but I think it's going to be something positive. And if nothing else, just the exposure and everything, man. I'm just glad that the Lord gave me the opportunity, and I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes. So I will definitely post the link in this chat, and I'll also post it on my page and on the podcast page as well. And man, just whatever way y'all support, y'all already know y'all support it, but just whatever way you support it, man, just check it out and let's make this thing pop. And who knows where your boy gonna pop up, next. You know what I'm saying? So I was telling Phil, this is our 7th year, and I'm gonna let you guys go. This is our 7th year that we've been doing this. Actually, the 17th will be the 17th actually will be our 7th year anniversary.
May 17th, 2018.
Yep. And no, 2017.
Yeah, 2017.
Yeah, 2017. We've been doing this now for 7 years. And one thing about the number 7 is the number of perfection. And I have been telling Phil for a long time. I said, dude, I just think that what we're doing is just groundwork for something greater that's going to come up. And I don't know if that's to be true, but just the way things are kind of playing out, I don't know, man. It's just this is different, you know. And like I've always worked on little stuff, like little videos for social media and everything. But working on an episode, this is a whole new experience, and just what I'm getting from this, I believe that I'll be able to utilize it, and with some other things. But you know, I am low key excited about it and to see where it goes. So listen, I appreciate everything that you guys do in terms of supporting this podcast. Those that watch us live, I appreciate you. Those that go back and watch it, I appreciate you. Those that share it, I appreciate you. I do not, and I have never taken it for granted. You
Nope.
know, I'm just like anybody else out here. Nobody has to listen to anything that I have to say, but you guys come and you hang out and we have great conversation. And I appreciate you guys and I love y'all like for real, for real. And I promise you that when this thing get big, I ain't gonna forget y'all. Oh, one more thing. Listen, on the 29th, fellas, I know Eddie, you out of town, but man, if you could come up to Chicago for that weekend, dude, that'd be so dope. We're gonna have a Man Up live event. We are going to do our show live with a studio audience on June 29th. That weekend, we're doing a whole men's weekend at the church. And I believe it's that Friday night we're going to do Man Up Live. I've been trying to do a live show for a minute, and it's going to be dope. We're going to have a studio audience. I really want the men to pack this place out. Ladies, you're invited too, but I really want the fellas to pack this place out, man. And we're gonna have a good time. So I just want to put that out there as we get closer to the event and we get more details. I'll make sure to put that out there to you guys. But it's some things happening, man. And I'm like I said, I felt like I've been taking L's for this past year, but some stuff is starting to kind of shift. And I just thank God, and I'm staying encouraged, and I'm encouraged because of you guys. I'm encouraged because of what we're doing with the podcast and just and just everything. So it's and no ninja words that night. Listen, Tony, I am going to try my best to refrain.
Oh yeah, we can't. Yeah. We're gonna try our best.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna try my
yeah,
best to
yeah, yeah,
refrain.
yeah.
I've been working on it, man, and I ain't been that
Yeah.
successful, But
Folks be. Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, we. Tony, I can't. I don't know, Tony. I don't know.
yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, on our L's week. Yeah, that's it, man. So
Yep.
again, not to prolong it any longer because we've been rambling on long enough. I appreciate you guys. I love y'all, and
Thank y'all for coming hanging out with us,
yeah,
though.
thank y'all for the support. Like for real, for real.
Yeah, y'all just don't know.
Yeah. So look, that's it for us. Phil, anything before we go, sir?
Y'all enjoy y'all week. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Keep y'all mental straight, and I love y'all for the support. And that's it, man.
All right. So look, on behalf of Mr. Hines and myself, this has been the Man Up Real Talk podcast. Listen, you all have a good weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy your family. Love on one another. And until we talk again, my friends, y'all get 2 fingers to the side. Make sure you holler at your boys because we out.
Peace.